Hi everyone, my name is Lockie and joining me this year is Patrick, and we completed Year 12 at Open Access College. We were also a part of Student Leaders for 2022. Now, a little about ourselves. I joined Open Access at the start of Year 11 after hearing about the vast array of subjects they had to offer. Previously, I found it difficult to focus within my face-to-face school and was hesitant to join an online school. However, as soon as my first lesson started, I was immediately welcomed and treated equally with my peers, which boosted my confidence and has followed me through with the 2 fun years of learning where I'm able to feel focused and confident in class. Throughout an ever-changing curriculum, I was thankful for the consistent learning resources and support Open Access provided me with. I chose to join Student Leaders at the start of this year as I was grateful for the opportunity I was provided during Year 11, and I aim to help others by increasing morale within the student cohort while also trying to promote open access within further rural towns.
In 2019, I decided to be in school open access. Prior to open access, I was homeschooled because my family and I were traveling around Australia, and I needed an alternative option for school. After traveling, I returned home and continued homeschooling until year 9, when I decided to enroll into open access for my first year. When I was completing my first year of open access, I remember it was a very hard getting used to the online learning environment, returning to teachers after being homeschooled for so long. I remember my first lesson with my Central Studies teachers was surreal to me. I was feeling anxious about participating in class, but at the same time, the online format of Open Access College was very interesting to me, and I was curious to how I could use the independent learning environment to my advantage. Throughout the year, we had several opportunities to meet face to face and make connections with each other. One of the main events for the senior students was the Open Access Forum. The school formal had a unique Starry Night theme and was a great first opportunity to meet and talk with our fellow peers. The formal had a massive event with great food, music, but the most important part of the event was how it was welcoming to everyone, especially the many people that were outside their comfort zone, including myself. At the end of the night, everyone felt more relaxed and comfortable, with many, many more people talking to each other, making friends, taking photos, and dancing on the dance floor, including myself. The former was a great opportunity to feel more connected to open access, and I look forward to what future students have in store for the next year.
Another event students participated in was Wellbeing Week. After its success in 2021, Wellbeing Week returned in 2022 over 4 days with a range of activities and events. These range from a Japanese tea party to seeing different reptiles up close. Patrick made sure to start the week off well by making some excellent pancakes. This week focused on the well-being of our students. All members of our community were involved, ranging from students, teachers, leaders, and parents, all coming together to build connections and focus on building social connections and resilience. To conclude the week, Open Access hosted a barbecue where families could come together and celebrate the week. One highlight was the animals that came in, ranging from baby goats to pigs. We believe it was a success as it was enlightening to watch students come from far and wide around South Australia to be a part of Wellbeing Week, and we were extremely thankful for everybody that came. 2022 has not been without its challenges. As COVID-19 was still in the back of everybody's minds, the war in Ukraine started, and sadly, we are reminded that not everyone is as fortunate as we are. We must remember that everyone has their own challenges, hardships, and circumstances that we may not be aware of.
It's also no secret recently that South Australia has been being hammered by abnormal weather patterns, including flooding, extreme storms, and high winds. However, we had to persevere and adapt to the situation. Earlier this year, Soda suffered flood damage. The community were quick to adapt and ensure that there were minimal interruptions to student learning. More recently, the Martin campus itself lost power due to storm damage. Again, teachers were quick on their feet due to this situation. Emails were sent out to students with instructions and was quick and consistent while repairs were completed. We want to thank all at Open Access and SOTA support staff to ensure lessons could continue smoothly. The most important piece of advice we would both like to give to future students would be to manage your time. In my first semester of this year, poor time management increased stress levels around deadlines for my assessment tasks I wasn't prepared for and generally made me feel more burnt out as I scrambled to finish my task before the due date. However, in my busy second semester, I found it much easier to plan out my tasks and try them finish them one by utilizing time management strategies to reduce stress around my work. So, in short, my advice to future students is don't let schoolwork get ahead of you and try to find your time management strategies to prevent yourself from getting so stressed out like I did in semester one of this year.
Lastly, we would both like to thank all the teachers, family members, fellow students, and all members of the OAC community that has helped us along the way. Without their guidance, we both wouldn't be in the position that we're in today. Value your teachers' commitment to your learning and your success, as they are truly amazing. And remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Thank you.